Hello, everybody, and welcome to Final Show Films. I'm John, your executive producer here, and thanks for tuning in to watch or listen to whatever it is you're about to watch or listen to. In these trying times, we really do appreciate everyone that feels that we are worth their time, and we hope that we're able to give you something entertaining to while away the time as you spend it. We particularly want to thank those of you that feel like we're worth financially contributing to, particularly our $25 and up supporters on Patreon, who are Antitonic, Drevian Alexander, Cat Waterflame, Rowan Parker, and Samantha Bates. Yes, I read that off of a list. Thank you very much for supporting us. I know that in these uncertain times, finances are tough for everybody, so that you're willing to donate to us means a lot to all of us here, and we thank you. That being said, please sit back, relax, and enjoy. And we're live after a month.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It has been far too long. Welcome back to Sector Tavia, a live-streamed campaign in the Lancer universe. My name is Andrew, and I will be your game master for this campaign. I am joined by John.
I'm John, and I'm playing Drake, the pilot of the GMS Everest. I forget what my pattern was.
Command pattern?
Maybe a command pattern. Marshall, no. Command pattern. The command pattern GMS Everest. Fang. Also, Black Lives Matter. Trans rights and human rights. Fuck cops. And I'll let you guys get the rest in so I don't hog things.
We doing fuck the police? That's what we doing? Okay.
Yeah.
And we also have William.
Hi, I'm William. I'm playing Vanish, the pilot of the GMS Assassin Pattern Everest Yamitachi. If we're dividing this, then I'll go with fuck Matt Gaetz and Ted Cruz.
There you go.
Well, specifically, don't fuck Matt Gaetz.
Yeah, fuck him, and not in the good way.
As William's phone goes off.
And we have Cody.
Hi, I'm Cody. I'm playing Wayland Harold, pilot of the Archer Pattern Wager. I don't know what. Stop Asian Hate.
And Mara.
Hi, I'm Mara, and I'm playing Victor. What was the rest of the things I have to say? Piloting next, GMS Everest with a cannon.
Artillery pattern.
Sure, that one.
And Camille.
Hang on. I'm getting to my Mac.
Dakota.
Yeah, Dakota. GMS Everest. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm Camille. Playing pilot Spark of Dakota, GMS Everest. I can't remember my pattern either.
Aren't you like a brawler pattern or something like that?
Yeah, it's a brawler pattern. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess you guys said all the rest of that stuff, so I don't have to. That stuff, the stuff they said, all that.
I mean, I'm also going to add fuck cryptos and fuck NFTs, but you know.
Oh yeah, believe women. If we missed that one.
Oh
yes, that
yeah,
too.
and love people and love yourself and drink your water.
He says that as I'm going for my water bottle.
See, good man.
There's water in this somewhere.
Right.
This is more water than anything else.
It's not
Last
water.
time.
I've had my water today.
Last time, what had otherwise been an ordinary day for 5 Lancers in the city of Solace quickly turned into a hasty arrival at an underground facility, having been specifically requested by an NHP named Central to eliminate a hostile invasion force of unknown origin. Aside from a handful of infantry who fled the scene, the defense team at the facility's main entrance has been wiped out, and Central has since requested that the 5 Lancers enter the facility as soon as possible.
All right, I wasn't laughing at you. Victor's profile card startled me. Because it was Spark who just like has this big grin on his face and is smiling, and then it goes to Victor, who looks like someone just farted in her presence, and she's very upset about it. And it was a very startling transition.
I regret nothing. Anyway. Ooh, new map.
Minutes.
Nice.
The interior of the prototype facility is a war zone in its own right. Scorch marks and mech-scale bullet fragments are everywhere. In high corners, once unobtrusive camera installations have been shot out. The central console at the far end of the hallway is a mess. However, your mechs pick up no life signs other than you and your newfound companions.
Do I have any contacts with local like militia groups or law enforcement or anything like that on this planet?
What's your relationship to them?
I am currently in the system for a very specific purpose, and I don't know if I would have established a relationship with them or not. So that's why I'm asking you.
Then you might know like a public comm frequency.
Okay. Because I want to. No, if it's public comm, it's not going to be any help at all. So never mind. I was gonna radio somebody to see if they could pick up the runaways that ran away from the fight and see if we can get some information out of them. But I don't know if I know anybody that would be able to do that. So, all right. So, this is clearly mech-sized, right? Like everything
Yes,
in here?
it is. It appears to have been built to allow industrial scale mechs to come and go as they please, because this is a facility designed to house a ship.
So over the group comms, over the local area comms that we got to the people that are nearby, as start walking forward, just go, all right, let's try to at least capture one pilot if possible, so we can learn why they're attacking this facility.
All right.
It's just a click response from the comms of the Yamitachi.
And I'm just gonna start moving ahead and seeing what we can see as I then open a line to Central. All right, Central, where are we looking to go?
Unlocking hangar bay bulkheads. No further hostile signatures have been detected. For now. Surveying local and low-orbit comm chatter as some...
He is cut off, as a message is broadcast over a wide variety of frequencies, in audio, video, and text formats. The voice is distorted to eliminate any semblance of human identity, while still maintaining clarity and pronunciation. In the interest of not wanting to sound like a garbled mess, I will give you the simple version. Nations of Sector Tavia, the mantle of order has come. If Union truly has humanity's best interests at heart, why do they allow chaos to spread across the stars? Acts of piracy, countless wars, squabbles over resources and land in a so-called post-scarcity. Disorder. Union has failed you just as it has failed us. So we will enact our own order upon the galaxy. We broadcast this message to give you all a choice. You may cling to your failed ideologies and wait for salvation that will never come from distant, uncaring worlds. Or you may take up our banner and join us as we build a new empire where all may truly be equal. Many have tried to oppose us. If they had succeeded, we would not be here. It abruptly cuts off.
Why is there always someone polishing up jackboots?
We ever heard of this before? Is this like a new? Okay.
Have any of you ever heard of these jackasses? I say over the local comms.
The
Mm,
Amitachi just shrugs.
Don't sound familiar to me either.
When they say many have tried to oppose us, I get the feeling that's probably an exaggeration. Or maybe they're counting many in like small numbers, not like on a galaxy-wide scale. Like,
What do you think odds are that that was the group that was here?
very probably.
Possible. Perhaps a minor delegation of them, but yes, I am inclined to agree.
Right.
Right, so where's this hangar?
The Yamitachi
Uh,
points forward.
You can hear the sounds of extensive locking mechanisms opening as the two doors in the back here begin to slowly swing, retract into the walls.
I'm take the right.
And a lot of it goes into the floor.
Vanish pauses right about here to try and take a look at what's on that central computer. If anything of note can be seen.
Right now, it appears to be shot to shit.
Okay. And we'll continue on past.
I'm gonna, while everybody's walking around, I'm gonna disembark and see if I can retrieve any drives or see if anything's salvageable.
All right.
That's a great idea.
I need to double check a thing in the rulebook.
Is this a mech-sized computer installation?
No.
Okay.
It's just a very large chair.
Yeah, I think I'd maybe pause there too. Same thing.
Meal?
I'll stand guard while they do that.
Look back, see them messing with the computer. Cool. Yamatachi and I will go ahead and secure the hangar.
Let us know if you need us.
You'll hear the screams.
There's a sort of casual wave from the one actually humanoid hand of the Yamitachi as they walk forward.
And sure enough, Yamitachi and Fang can see the back end of a frigate-sized ship because you have located the hangar bay. A handful of utility drones stand... wait, hang on. Where are my notes? Yes, a half dozen drones are moving throughout the area, collecting large metal crates of what appear to be supplies. And sure enough, a single frigate-sized ship is also here. Its hangar bay doors open. Several large open crates have been stacked in several places, and you can see that there is some machinery working overhead as hangar bay doors are warming up. Meanwhile, Wager, you don't find any drives that are salvageable. It looks like the console has been dismantled in some places and gunfire deliberately put through drives.
Okay. Yeah, he's not gonna stick around too long if that's what he's finding most of. He'll get back into Wager and kind
So
of
we
just
can go catch up.
toss it onto the ground. It's all destroyed.
It's like they knew what they were doing.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
they were.
Hell, that's what I would do if I had to book really quick.
I'll split off this way.
Hey
We may as
guys,
well go ahead and catch up.
you're gonna want to come see this.
Yeah, I'll catch up to the others.
I don't know why I raised my
Same.
voice. The comms reach you all at the same frequency.
That's all right. My it lowered you.
Okay. I'm going to approach the ship. Does this ship's design look at all familiar to anything that I've experienced before?
Uh, yeah, it looks like a. From what you can tell, it looks like a standard model Caspian Sea frigate made by GMS.
Okay.
So easily big enough to accommodate a handful of mechs, among other things.
Is it meant to be like a mech carrier?
Let me check the ones. Where's my? There it is. Nope, that's not it. Sorry, I need to pull up a separate game entirely. Lancer Battle Group. Where's my rulebook? There it is. Come on. Yes. The Caspian Sea class frigate is the backbone of Union, a tough and flexible multi-role vessel that is well equipped to handle a wide variety of situations.
Cool.
One of which being carrying mechs.
Yep.
Just looking at the back end. That's a Caspian Sea model carrier from GMS.
Correct.
This is you then?
I am installed upon this ship, yes. Final preparations for departure are underway.
This is a fairly generic, pretty standard vessel. Why so important?
We do not have time to explain all of this ship's capabilities right now.
Is it
Alert.
clean?
Alert. I have detected a dropship on approach. Hostile reinforcements are en route. Recommended objectives. Do not allow them to board. And
Cool.
keep their attention away from the drones.
Cool. Grab some cover, everyone.
In the interest of leaving as soon as possible, I am opening roof access. I apologize for the shower of dirt you are about to experience.
Cover head.
Sure enough, as the roof
Gonna
slowly
run over
begins to
here.
open above you, loose dirt and rocks cascade down to the floor, bouncing off the ship's hull and your mechs in equal measure.
The
It's
Yamitachi
harmless.
takes up a position on the far wall.
It's harmless, save perhaps for your paint job in a few places.
Man, come on, man, come on.
My missile pods just rotate down until all the dirt dumps out, and then they pop back up.
Just pull the hood of the cloak down that my mech is wearing and then just shake it and pull it back.
Up the top, the shoulders.
I would like an employer to appreciate my artistry, just enough to not put me in these situations, man.
Actually, are you actually standing outside the hangar bay and thus didn't get dirt on you?
Right now, given the
no.
current place of the tokens,
I mean, I guess so.
Yeah, because the doors were here.
Yeah.
and
actually,
roof
there's a
access
roof
is probably from about here. So
So
so Yamitachi is fine.
so next wager and Fang got dumped on.
Yeah, so the Yamitachi started walking, and then immediately after they left the roof access, it opened, and so everyone else got the dirt dumped on them.
All right, so arrange yourselves as you like, and then we will get into combat.
Center said protect the drones, right? That was the thing?
Yes,
Mm.
they are loading the last of the supplies he needs.
Okay.
Oh, then,
Actually, in that case, here.
I'm going to assume they're coming from the direction we came down, so I'm going to go there.
Oh,
Actually,
this is odd.
Cody,
My CompCon has
You might want to be
not
like in
loaded
hard
the
cover,
mission.
you think?
yeah, I was just thinking we could fire back up, and then, yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking up position near the drones so I can give them cover fire. Actually, we'll put it.
So let's see what I've done.
Here.
Sorry,
There we
I
go.
just need to wrangle my comp con a little bit.
You're good. We're still figuring out where we want to go.
Yeah.
Actually, you got longer range on your stuff, don't you, Cody?
Yeah.
You want to be
That's
where?
why I wanted to get.
You wanna be
That's
where-
why I wanted to get some pretty decent
There we
hits
go.
before they even got close to
Yeah,
the drones.
yeah. Do you want to be over here then? That way you're near the drones, so you can start raining death on things that start to approach.
Let's see.
What do I need? One of those.
Because you got like 20 feet, 20 squares on yours, don't you?
Yeah.
So you could hit anything in this fucking building from anywhere.
Yeah, myself and Next can.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think having like me and Meal in the middle, where we can move back and forth, and you and Next at artillery emplacements that are closer to the ship, and then Yamitachi gonna Yamitachi. So
Yeah.
Okay, I think
There's a reason I am exactly 3 spaces away from peeking out on either side of that cover.
do I have time to drop any drones?
not at this time.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to check.
Okay, so the first handful come in the same way you did. There's a wide variety of mix margin on both sides. Oh, why was that? There we go. Bring those to the front so we can see their bars. Very good. Okay. And so we get straight into combat. Players take the first turn. Who's on board?
Uh,
I'm up in their face if it would be all right for me to try and close on one of these people.
you want to do that?
Missed all of that, Camille. You are currently muted.
I think Camille might be talking to someone else.
Ah.
Yeah, because he's got his earbuds out.
I only just noticed. I only just noticed you missed one.
I would say let the artillery go first, just because they can do some burst damage, and we'll see what's left for you that you can focus on.
Yeah.
Sure.
It also lets them get a little bit further into the room, so you can have backup rather than stalling them at the door and getting surrounded.
You want to go, Cody?
Sure.
Like my thought would be to let the first 2 turns go to the artillery, and then the other 3 of us figure out what we're doing from there.
So
You know, I learned recently that rules as written, the player who just went decides which of the next players goes.
Oh, really?
Oh.
That's an interesting mechanic.
let's see. How far away are they?
Currently looking at
12.
about
12's the
12 to
closest.
13. Oh, that is not meant to be there yet. You don't need to see that.
All right.
Good to know.
Clicked on the
Oh,
wrong
boy.
thing.
No worries.
The joys of oversized tokens to match Roll20's grid.
Is the big
Okay.
one supposed to be there?
Don't worry about it.
No, I meant this one over here.
So,
Oh, no, that one's meant to be there.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
okay.
Because it was
Then, yeah,
it was
so-
symmetrical, and then it wasn't.
It wasn't supposed to be symmetrical.
A barrage is me just literally firing everything, correct?
Well, it's 2 weapon mounts.
Oh, 2 weapon mounts.
All the weapons on 2 mounts.
Okay. So I'm gonna fire my howitzer first at these 2.
Unless one of them
Okay.
is a super heavy, in which case.
No,
Yeah,
it's just a
you
regular
only have
heavy.
For a super heavy weapon, you only ever
Yeah.
you need a barrage to attack with just that weapon.
All right. So
Which is why the Zeng can move mountains by punching them.
So probably about there.
yeah.
Cool.
So
Need to double check what my things do.
It's not plus anything because I can't do bullets. Second. It's actually inaccurate, so it's minus 1d6.
Roll 1 attack for each of them.
I was thinking that you roll 1 attack for each person in the
So-
blast.
A 2.
A
You
2
miss
on the
one.
first target misses. Was that
Alright.
against
Second
the engineer or the other one?
I'll say it was against the engineer.
All right.
So, jeez.
And
So 0 for the
0
other one.
is going to miss, unfortunately.
Yeah, so it hits behind them. And
Both
then
duck as the shell flies over their heads. Though the mech in front seems to move a little slower.
okay. Let's see. And then
Oh, you
I'm
know
going to use
what?
my
I'll
flex
just-
mount for my second attack, which is
Okay,
a
back
missile
on.
or 2 missile racks.
Mhm.
One missile going towards the engineer, the other one going to the other.
Cool.
So 14.
14 against the engineer. Where's my engineer? There he is. Yep, that's going to hit.
We would be in a lot of trouble if it didn't.
Yeah. For 1 point of explosive damage. 1d3 plus 1, so 2. 2 points of explosive.
To the engineer.
Yes, okay. So, you know what? No, the engineer will
I
use their
actually have to move to get close enough to do that because this only has range 10, so I'd have to
Then
move
it
right
can.
there.
Then, because during a barrage you can't break up your attacks, you have to make all your attacks from
Oh, okay.
the position in which you fire. So it can be assumed that you moved before firing.
Well, no,
I
it can't
can't
because the howitzer is
the howitzer is
ordnance.
ordnance, so
Ah,
I
well
can't
then.
barrage.
So just a skirmish then.
Yeah, just a skirmish. And I can do that from back here. So that's all I'm going to do.
All right. So
You want
that
to do something
attack
else
didn't
with your other quick action?
Actually, yeah, my other quick action.
Mm-hmm.
That's not really going to do much. Let's see, so that was 1, 2.
For those of you that are using your CompCon, remember that this is technically the same mission. So if you used your core power already, it's been used.
Yep. But it is a different scene, so your initiative is back if you want to use it.
Yes.
That's me though.
All right. So let's see. I think we want. Where is the? There's the intern button. It's been a while. Yes, I think we want the Bastion to go now. So he will move. How much can you move, Bastion? Cool. 2. It's going to move to there. And no, didn't do that. Oh well, that's fine. Let me check range on this. Yes, I think the Bastion will fire that big grenade launcher of his right there to target Fang. It's fine. 17.
Nah, misses. Yes, it hits.
All right, so that's 4 explosive damage to you.
2, 3, 4. Ow. Oh, I should mark it over here too, shouldn't I?
Might be helpful. But yes, that's all that the Bastion can do for his turn. So I guess Cody decides who's going next, if we want to follow those rules.
Yeah, next can go next.
Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing, lay down some fire here. And
Oh,
if
look.
I fire with the howitzer, that's because that's ordnance. I can't do the barrage, right?
You can't move first.
Yeah,
You can barrage, but
Oh, I can barrage?
Only
Okay,
if your
I'm gonna-
other weapon can actually reach
yeah.
something.
Let me double check.
Which it should be able to, because that Bastion just stepped
And
forward.
Victor.
10.
Yeah, you can reach the Bastion.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can reach
Yeah, I'll
the
barrage
assault
then.
rifle.
Let's do it.
Cool. I have made the blast controllable by all players, so you can pack it wherever you like.
Awesome. Right there. That feels good.
All right.
Yeah.
So yep, that's going to hit all three of them.
Yeah.
And yep, the Bastion's Guardian trait is worthless there because they would have to have cover from the center of the blast.
All right. Let's see if I remember how to do this.
So it's going to be 1d20 minus 1d6
For all
And
three
you-
of them.
for all
You
three of
roll
them.
a separate one for all three.
Oh.
A -5 is going to miss something. I am
Yep.
not sure which you targeted first.
Probably the Bastion.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right. This is the.
It's
the
impressive
middle one
rolling a
then.
natural 1 and a natural 6.
Yeah. No, it's a -5. It's real bad. That's a
That's
15.
better.
Did that
nice.
one go out of the top of the?
Yeah.
15
Yeah,
against-
yeah. Like I fired it through the roof.
Somebody 4 miles away is gonna have a really bad day.
Yeah. Sorry.
A 15 against the one in the middle.
Yep.
Cool, that'll hit.
That conscript's going to have a bad day.
Oh yeah, the conscript's gonna have a real bad
And-
time.
No,
I'm
somebody's
just
walking.
gonna get the firing ones out of the way first.
And
then last one.
One more for the assault.
So 12.
12. Where's my assault? There he is. Yep, that's going to hit. The assault will use their reaction to divert all damage they would take to the conscript.
That conscript's going to have a real bad day.
So go ahead and roll me 2d6 damage.
Twice.
Okay.
No, you only roll damage once
Okay.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
on an area attack. They all take it, which is to say the conscript takes 8.
Takes it twice.
4.
So takes 8.
You turned your voice mod on.
Oh hells.
There's a hotkey for that. I think you're hitting it.
Yes, it's I've set Mark 7's voice to minus. That may have been a mistake.
Oh well. And that's my turn.
Okay. Go ahead and put that over there again. Who is next? I think it's going to be. Oh wait. No. You said you were barraging. You can still make another attack.
You have your
yeah,
other
that's
gun
right.
to
Yeah,
fire.
yeah. I have my other.
Shoot the Bastion.
So this one's going at the Bastion.
All right. So the assault rifle.
Yep.
That one's just a flat d20.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's also reliable, so even if you miss.
Hey.
It is
Yep.
not hard to hit a mech the size of a bastion.
Excellent. That is 1d6. Damage.
They divert damage to the conscript as well.
2. Holy crap for damage.
You turned your voice mod on again.
Yeah.
Ages and stars. All right, I gotta get rid of that.
Live and
There we go.
learn.
Disabled it.
There we go.
Okay.
But yes, the Bastion diverts damage to the conscript.
All right.
And now somebody else gets to go. Who shall that be? I think it will be the assault, as they.
Oh, I was hoping it'd be
Yep.
the conscript that keeps getting hit. Give him a chance.
Check range. Range 10. No, can't see Yamitachi. And everyone else is out of range. Alright, so they will fire their assault rifle at Dakota 1, being the closest target.
Dakota is behind hard cover, for what that's worth.
Looks to me like Dakota 1 is standing on hard cover.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know.
You can back-
I didn't.
You can back
I
yourself
thought
there,
I
it's
had to
fine.
be on the hardcover to be.
No, you
protected by
could
the
be
hard cover.
behind it. That's
Gotcha.
fine.
You just have to be adjacent to it, with it between you and the person shooting at you.
Still
Thank
within
you.
range, and
you very
hard
much.
cover provides -2 difficulty.
So, 2d6 K1.
Does a 9 hit you?
It'll be against the evasion on your mech.
My evasion is. No, it does not. My evasion is.
Alright then. A smattering of rifle rounds. Most of them hit the crate, but some of them do hit you because it has the reliable tag. You take 2 damage.
Okay.
Reliable's good.
I
Reliable
just
is
realized I
good.
forgot to include the assault's rank discipline, but it doesn't matter because it would have cancelled out the difficulty die that wasn't used.
Take 2
All right.
damage and- Okay.
Okay, that's all they're going to do. So, Mara, who's on next?
Yamatachi want to go?
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to let me double check if hiding confers any bonuses to attacks while hidden. Hang on.
I think there are specific talents that benefit from that. Hidden characters can't be targeted by hostile attacks or actions, don't cause engagement, and enemies only know their approximate location.
All right, cool.
There is nothing that says just being hidden gives a boost.
Good. But the don't cause engagement is the important part. So I'm going to hide with 1 quick action. Because of the infiltrator trait, I can hide even in plain sight of enemies.
Well then.
And then I'm going to move because the other thing about infiltrator is I can freely pass through but not end my turn in enemy spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. You are
And
now
then I'm going
sandwiched.
to use my quick action to activate my gladiator ability because this is a new scene.
Mhm.
For a flourish attack, for a signature attack. So the setup is going to be I'm going to make an attack treating my weapon's range as burst 1, taking 1 heat per target. So hitting all 3 of these and taking 3 heat.
Is that 1 heat per target per target hit, or
No, just per target chosen.
All right then.
Execution dealing an additional gaining the AP and overkill tags against a single target of my choice, which is going to be the Bastion.
Mm-hmm.
And then flourish. On hit, each target must pass a hull save or become impaired until the end of their next turn.
Okay.
So, and this is.
Oh, I should have done that.
Activated your core power?
No, I have a talent that could be useful. Oh wow.
And I am a duelist, so I'm getting +1 accuracy on the first melee attack I make with a main meta weapon on my turn, which is this one. So all these attacks are going to get +1 accuracy because even if it's burst 1, it's 1 attack.
Yep, makes sense.
So first on the Bastion. 8 hit the Bastion. I hope its
Does an
evasion isn't
8
that hard.
Does an 8 hit the Bastion? Yes.
Good. And then the Assault.
Shouts the damage to the conscript.
11 for the Assault.
Can't. It's once per round.
Does 11 hit the Assault?
11 against the Assault. Yes.
And then for the Conscript. I critically hit the Conscript. That poor man.
Uh,
They're dead.
Getting-
Take that one alive.
Actually, Vanish, as you get close, you realize that the conscript has no pilot.
It's just a drone. Okay.
Where there would normally be a cockpit of some kind, it's painted over, but you can't. Your sensors aren't picking up anything inside it.
Mhm.
Oh, never mind. Kill it.
Let me check. Yes, that absolutely hits the conscript.
One would assume.
Where's my rulings on the Bastion? Okay, cool.
So
That's
because
the superpower
one
of
of
the
my
conscripts.
targets has AP and overkill, and one of my targets I critically hit, do I need to roll my damage separately for all 3 of these?
No, roll them all at the same time, and then we'll see what happens. So, 1 instance of damage. We'll figure it out from there.
Right. 2d6k1. It's the first one anyway, so 4 damage. And let me check my plus it's a melee weapon, so plus 2. So 6 damage to all 3 of them
Okay.
with AP on the Bastion.
Well, the conscript dies. Becomes a wreck. The assault will gain resistance to damage from burst attacks while adjacent to the Bastion. So it takes 3. And the Bastion would have armor against this, but doesn't.
And then both the Assault and the Bastion need to make a hull save or be impaired until the end of their next turn.
So the Bastion takes, was it 6 damage you said?
6 damage, yeah.
Okay. And where's my assault number 1? There he is. Cool. So, hull save for the assault.
Save target is 10.
Failure on the assault.
Paired.
And for the Bastion, success for the Bastion.
Success. And then I'm going to use my initiative for the scene
Mm-hmm.
and boost the fuck out of there.
All right.
Whee!
Fastest mountain in space.
All right. So who's on next? Oh, right. You're destroyed. Go ahead and get rid of that.
Either the other conscript or the engineer.
And I think it's going to be the engineer as they advance. Oh, wait, no. You know what? No, it's going to be the conscript.
Revenge for my fallen brethren. Roger, Roger.
If the other one had survived, they would both have gone at the same time. That's how conscripts work.
Speaking of droid sounds, has anybody watched Clone Wars Bad Batch?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh,
Yes.
Bro,
Yes,
check it
I
out.
did.
It's good.
It
It's
is.
good. There's 2 episodes out.
I like.
Oh, I only watched the first one.
Speaking
second one
of
came out today.
speaking of droid sounds, has anyone watched this show about clone troopers? So wait, what?
conscript will advance 4 spaces and we'll take a shot with its weaponry at. Hang on, who's in range? Is anyone in range?
I hope I'm
Thanks,
in
range.
range.
Fang's in range. We'll take a shot at Fang.
Like, if its range is less than 5 feet with a gun, I'm sorry.
5 misses you.
Oh.
It does. Technically, I'm in hardcover, but yeah.
All right.
See if it's even worse.
So, 6
One.
minus 5 plus 1 is 2.
So 2. Oh, yeah, 2.
Yeah, so 2
Okay,
misses.
2 misses you.
Yes, it does.
That's their turn.
Who goes next, William?
So,
Dakota, put some damage on that bastard. See if you might take it out, maybe.
That'd be you
All right,
going next,
so-
Neil.
Oh, cool. I didn't hear. I'm sorry. Cool. Okay. So I is the assault in range of, or no, the bastion. The bastion's the one I want to hit.
What,
I need to move to hit the
what
bastion.
what gun do you have, or what are you trying to hit him with?
I have the assault rifle.
Which has a
Assault
Yes,
rifle
you're
is range.
definitely within range of the assault rifle.
Assault
Yeah,
rifle is
yeah,
in
you're-
range 10. You could also try to hit with the heavy machine gun,
or you should hit with
because you're
both.
in range of that. Or you can do both.
I will do both then.
Cool.
So I guess I'll do the heavy machine gun.
Cool. So roll me
Um,
1d20 minus 1d6.
Really quick, because you have to do this at the
Mhm.
top of your turn. Have you used your core power yet? And
No.
do you want to?
I think
What's
I'm the
my-
only person who has already used their core
So
power.
when you
Yeah.
use your for the Everest, if you use your hyperspec fuel injector you can determine to do that at the top of your turn before you do anything else. And if
Okay.
you do, for the rest of the scene, so for the rest of this
okay.
fight, you get +1
Plus
accuracy,
one accuracy on all checks.
all attacks,
attacks,
checks, and saves, and once per turn you get a free boost.
Then yes, I will use my
Hyperspec.
hyperspec
Yep.
fuel.
So on CompCon, click Activate Core System, and it'll toggle your core power for you. And yeah, so and now when you shoot at the bastion with your heavy machine gun, does the heavy machine gun normally have inaccurate?
It does. So,
So now-
for this, it's a flat roll.
It's just a flat roll instead of having to roll that extra d6 and subtracting it.
All
Now,
right.
where is that to activate that?
It's just underneath your purple bars where your speed, evasion, attack things are.
Green.
Just underneath that, it says hyperspec fuel injector.
Well,
With
specifically, it's teal, but yeah.
it's teal.
But wait. Okay.
Are you in your
I am in ComCon. I'm trying.
are
to
you in
find
your
it.
active menu?
No, I am not in my active menu. That's
So
what I need.
yeah, on the lower
There's
on
a
the
power
lower
button.
bar, press the power
Gotcha.
button. Yeah. Which should still be in combat because we didn't, unless you ended combat, which I don't think we did.
No, we did not end combat because the mission is still going.
We just took a minute to repair.
Okay. What am I looking for?
Did you mute yourself, Camille?
Did not mute myself. I'm looking for
Okay.
how to attach my mech so that I can, because I have to attach the mech and then
Oh.
start the mission, right?
I mean, if you
It should already be there. So,
if you did, yeah.
what
if
do you see in your ComCom window right now?
So I was at my mech and then I hit the power button
Mm-hmm.
and then it took me back to my pilot for some reason.
Okay, so that's downtime mode. If you look in the bottom left, there should be a start mission or something
Yes.
similar. All right, so click that.
So I clicked that and it said no active mech.
It should.
Oh, go to
So
change
on-
mech. Okay, got it. All right. I'm there.
Change mech,
And then
engage combat mode.
mode. Got it.
There we go.
Cool. Okay, so now I go to activate core system.
Yep.
Mhm.
And then I confirm that. Okay, so now okay, so now I have to type that into Roll20, right?
Yeah. So you're
Uh,
barraging with your heavy machine gun. So it's just going to be a flat D20.
Roll.
/R space 1d20.
Technically, if you kill this guy with your heavy machine gun, the assault is in range of your assault rifles. So
Right. Okay. So 16.
16 absolutely hits.
Nice.
So what's the damage on the heavy machine gun? It should say it
I
on
believe
Comcom
it
next
is
to it.
2d6 plus 4.
Nice.
Oh, well then. Go ahead and roll me that.
Damn.
Dakota takes first blood.
no.
The conscript's a robot. There's
Dennis?
no blood.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
Holy
boy.
hell.
Whoa!
Brutalized.
Oh, not even the Bastion's armor is going to help with that. So
Nice.
it's
For reference, two sixes plus 4, so 16. Sheesh.
so
Oh yeah, so this calls for my battle cry. So I roll up on him, right? I don't roll up on him because I'm shooting from cover. I look at him and I point at him and I say, "You's a bitch," and I fire.
so the Bastion, having been attacked from behind, has spun the top of its chassis around to plant the shield behind it from a howitzer, and Yamitachi doing that thing it does. And you catch it right in the back where it's least protected and completely wreck it.
Nice.
You
I
wrecked.
just want to set the scene there because, like, it's basically Yamitachi appears behind them and does that sort of anime moment where the screen turns red and you see the trace of the blade arc in a circle and it just
Yeah.
cuts slashes across everything and then vanishes around the corner. When it turns around to react to that, it just gets filled with bullets from behind.
Oh, very nice.
All right, so now
Daka.
because I still have another part of my barrage,
Yep.
I'm gonna fire on the assault.
So now
Nice.
you roll a 1d20 plus 1d6.
So seven to hit.
I believe that is.
17, absolute. Hang on. Let me double check a thing about a wreck, because that may be relevant.
Count as hardcover.
I believe wrecks do count as hardcover.
Stands to reason.
Where is it?
Though I will point out that he's not firing through the wreck.
Yeah, his line of fire doesn't have to pass through the wreck.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It doesn't pass through any of the Bastion spaces. So, yeah, clear hit.
Oh. And then,
That's a D6.
So that's a D6. Yes.
Oh, kiddo.
Okay, so hang on 1 second.
You're good.
It's all good. Technical difficulties.
That's one way to describe a child.
I mean, you do go to a technical difficulty screen most often when a child is around.
All right, so oh, that's right. Hit that.
Yep.
All right.
2.
So I just laugh, and then shoot at the other one.
1 damage on the assault, blocked by armor. Is there anything else you would like to do? Because you can move. You can also overcharge to take another quick action, including any that you've taken this turn. Which you haven't, because barrage is a full action. So, but you
Right.
could still attack with. Wait, can you?
So if you use
If he uses his initiative, he can
Actions.
take another skirmish.
yeah,
So if I use my
Uh,
initiative, I can
you could shoot one more time,
shoot one more time with the assault rifle,
or with the heavy machine gun.
Yeah,
or with the
with either of them.
Heavy machine gun is currently out of range.
No, is the heavy machine gun shorter
Is that
range?
only range 8 on the?
Yep.
and
You
I
haven't moved yet, so you can move forward a step and then fire the heavy machine gun.
Sure.
All right, now if I
Yep, that's in
move
range.
forward, so I could move here,
Yeah.
and then use heavy machine gun. Cool.
Mhm.
All right, then I will do that.
So you use
That'll be your initiative frame trait once per scene.
so you
And
use your
then,
one use of
so
initiative.
where is that?
It doesn't have a tracker. Just know that you only use it
Okay.
once.
Gotcha. Yep. So I have for posterity. I have used my initiative, and I'm attacking. Again, I'm going to use the heavy machine gun on the assault.
All right, that's
So
a flat roll.
That is a flat roll.
A 2. Oh wait, no. I was looking at the d6. A 15 absolutely hits.
Cool.
2d6 plus 4 again.
2d6 plus 4.
I forget? Did we clear our overcharge between fights?
No,
no,
you
it's
overcharge
6.
on a full rest, on a full repair.
Did I overcharge
Yep.
during the last fight? I don't think I did.
I know
Let me
I did.
check.
I don't know about you.
I don't have you listed anywhere as having overcharged at all.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to check because it kept everything else from the last fight, but I didn't have an overcharge mark, so I just wanted to check and see if I had removed it or not. Because like it kept
Okay.
my reduced repair capacity and
So fire heavy machine gun.
it's a
Yep.
flat D20.
So,
Well, he
Use
did
a
11
2.
damage.
11 damage.
As this spray of fire comes in, the assault does its best to minimize its profile and essentially hunker down, so it gains resistance to damage from the attack. It takes 6 instead of 11, which is then blocked by armor. So it takes 5 all up.
I'm cockpit putting up middle finger.
Okay. I believe that's everything you can do.
That is everything I can do. I'm good.
All right. The engineer goes now. Last one left. And they will. 1, 2, 3. Park themselves there. Take a quick action to deploy a turret. Where's my turret? There it is. Bink. Hello, friend. And let's see. They will then fire a flight cannon at. Oh, do they have a clear line? They do have a clear line on Dakota 1. They will fire there. It's about to roll
First of all,
12
your mama
D20.
has a
That would-
clear line to Dakota 1. Okay, so how about that?
1d20 plus 1. 19 is going to hit you. So you take 3 kinetic damage.
Okay. So I'm up to 5 now. Or I'm down to 7 rather. I forget we do minus instead of plus. So I've taken 5 damage. I'm down to 7.
Yep. And at the end of the engineer's turn, the deployed turret attacks the nearest hostile within range 10. Which is fine.
It has to hit me through like 4 different layers of hard cover.
But it still only has 2 difficulty on the attack. 17 still hits you.
Yeah, it does.
So that is 4 damage to you.
Ow.
All right, and I believe that leaves
Well, hang on.
just.
Camille, who
Yeah.
goes next?
Yeah, that's right. So it would be Fang.
Okay.
I was gonna say, thanks
You-
the last one left.
it's up to you is the thing. So I wanted
It is up to me. So I
And you
have to
choose the
say,
one option you have.
Fang goes next. Right.
All right, so I'm going to top of my round activate my hyperspec fuel injector. Core system activated. I'm going to use my initiative to launch a turret. I'm going to land that so the uncaped shoulder, the gold painted shoulder of Fang pops open and a turret rockets out of it and lands there. Right there.
All right. Thump.
Then I'm going to shift and barrage.
Okay.
I'm going to fire my assault rifle at the engineer. Actually, no. I'm going to shift. I'm going to overcharge. And I'm going to use.
Just saw that, Cody.
I'm going to shift, get 1 heat. I'm going to overcharge. I'm going to use my bonus quick action to fire a second turret drone.
Yep.
And
Overcharge, let's take any action.
And it's going to go.
You can park it on top of a crate if you so desire.
Yeah, it's going to go here. Right up there.
There you
All
go.
right. And then I'm going to barrage at the engineer.
All right.
So I just, over the comms, this is how you use turrets, friend. And I fire. So I have an accuracy.
Alright.
Sorry, I
So
missed that.
what
What lets you
weapons
deploy 2 turrets at once?
So I use my
Yeah,
I use my initiative to get a free quick
overcharging
action,
to deploy the
and then
other
I
turret. Okay,
overcharged pre-attack to deploy a second turret. And now I'm barraging at the engineer with my
Okay.
accuracy. Does a 10 hit the engineer?
Does a 10 hit the engineer? It does.
All right. So I deal 4 damage to the engineer, and then both turrets take their reactions to shoot the engineer.
Point of order. This came up in the Lancer Discord a while ago.
Oh, yeah?
Turret drones. You get 1 per attack because it's a specific reaction, and you can only take any given reaction once per round. The turret just lets you do it. I am not wording this properly. Words are hard.
So I can react. I can react with a turret shot once per attack, or can I do it once per
But you
round?
can do that reaction a number of times per round.
Yes. So
Okay, cool.
you get
All right.
So 1 turret goes off.
1 turret fires.
And then the other
Okay.
one can fire off when you hit with the other gun.
If you hit with the other
If
gun,
I
yes.
was in the- Okay, so 1 turret
So-
shoots it for an additional. What? Where's?
Let's see.
Hang on.
Compendium.
How much?
mix
Why doesn't it
systems.
tell me how much damage
they-
it does?
I think they do like 2.
Yeah,
turret
they do a
drones, here
flat
are.
amount of
Found
damage.
them. 3 kinetic damage as long as they have line of sight.
Yeah. So one of them deals 3. So 4, and then another 3 from this turret.
Ow.
Just. And then I fire my Nexus. I fire both of my Nexuses on my flex mount.
Okay. Yep, because they are both auxiliary weapons.
Which will be against the E defense
Yes.
of the engineer, which will probably be a harder target on the engineer than the evasion.
But I rolled a 20.
Yep.
And then I rolled a 26.
Yep, that's going to be a crit. So 2d6 keep 1.
Two-
Is,
two-
is
two-
20
two-
a crit or is it above 20 that's a crit?
20 or above.
So 2 crits.
The light Nexus is a D3, so it's 2d3.
Oh,
Keep the highest one.
Yes, that is 2 critical hits.
Yes.
Gesundheit.
So 2 and 3, use my reaction for another fire. So that's another 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 damage to the engineer.
Yep. Where's my engineering comp con? There he is.
So
Braka.
I just post up on the thing, overcomes. This is how you use turrets, friend. Bam, bam, bam. Because the nexuses are fired out of the bottom of the gun like a grenade, like an underslung grenade launcher kind of thing. So,
Okay. Is that all you're doing?
I don't have any leadership dice, so I can't do that. I've overcharged. I've overcharged. I've done 2 quick actions. I've shot twice. Yeah, I'm good. Oh, no,
Okay.
damn it, I forgot to use my ammo case. Oh, well.
Oh well.
Next turn.
Alright, so... let's see here.
That's
I need me some reinforcements. Because you tore through a lot of them in one round. Let's get one of those.
You know, they don't need reinforcements. They're fine. They'll radio back and say, "We're good. We got this."
Let's get those 2 in there as well. And that one, because that one's funny to me. And that one. Okay, so I need... Where's my GM layer? Sorry, I'm just talking to myself while I do this. Alright, so... No, go over there.
At the top of this round, the enemies go first.
Indeed they do. I deploy any reinforcements first, though. Nope. Get over. Delete all of those now. Don't need them anymore. I made a terrible mistake. Okay. So.
Does that mean that I determine who goes first for our team?
Yes.
Yes, it would. Alright, so the first thing that happens is the utility drones begin making their way onto the ship. They each move 4 spaces. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Why are they going the long way?
Because they can't go over the crates.
Are those enemies?
No, those are the things we're
Hey.
defending.
Okay.
Yep. They are doing their best to load the last supplies that Central has directed them to. And from the roof, because it is now, the doors are wide enough now so that it's open to the sky. From over on the right-hand side, no, on the left-hand side, I'm going to say. Another pair of conscripts drop and inexplicably land safely. You don't see how they did that.
They're Max.
Meanwhile, Yamitachi, you're the only one who sees this.
Oh
From
boy.
the entrance, another squad of infantry has arrived,
Oh,
and
no.
so has a giant mech with a very large hammer.
Cool. So over the comms comes the robotic female voice of my CompCon rather than Vanish herself. Just this very sort of StarCraft adjutant style voice. Enemy reinforcements incoming.
Is that what they sound
Yeah, we
like?
see that.
Well, yeah. I mean, we see some of them, but she's actually talking about others. But we don't know.
Clarification. I have detected reinforcements on multiple fronts. Advisory. Continue to hold the line.
Cool. They go first.
Indeed, they do.
That's
And
great advice. Thank you so much.
Sarcasm detected.
okay, so who's going first from this lot?
All,
I think
all
it-
3 conscripts.
no, they only go in pairs, and one of them lost its buddy.
Oh,
All alone.
Congratulations, you killed its soulmate.
We should send them to be reacquainted soon.
would you like to see your partner again? Yes.
Let me
Then don't
see.
move.
Oh, I did not include one of those. Whoops. Okay. So from, you know what? Sure. Yamitachi will also spot this Rainmaker arriving on the from the entrance because I put them into CompCon and didn't put them into the map. Okay, who is on first? I think it will be.
Yes, who is on first?
Yes, I know.
What's on
it will
second?
be. I think it will be this lone conscript that's without its partner.
1 is the loneliest number.
So this automated mech will. What type of action is that? Doesn't say. Well, I'm going to treat that as a full action. So they will move. 1, 2, 3. Yes, they will move there adjacent to the drones. Turn to Fang and spray wildly with no regard for actually aiming at you, but unleashing a hail of suppressive fire. Until the end of the conscript's next turn, you have 1 difficulty on all attacks you make.
Does that stay happening if it's dead?
I don't know, probably not. More specifically, yes, this effect immediately ends if the conscript is destroyed.
Cool.
And I believe that is everything that it can do. So, yes, that's its turn.
Well, it was super effective. So, Camille, take the first spot.
Yeah, I got you. To clarify, that's the conscript 2 squares adjacent to him, right?
Yes, this one right here that I just
Okay.
pinged.
Got it. All right. So I guess I'm gonna spin on my heel and just unload on him. I can't use my heavy machine gun, right? Because I don't hit.
You
Uh,
can.
It's a
Okay,
single
okay.
target.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Cool.
I don't
All right.
know if there's anything about allied mechs providing cover. Let's see here. Go all around.
Even if I did, at best it'd be soft cover, which would be counteracted by your accuracy.
True.
Yeah, but then you still have the inaccurate die.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't see anything that states. All right, this is going to annoy me until I figure it out.
I think you just make a ruling.
Yeah. Yeah, we can say that allied characters typically don't provide cover to enemies.
Because you can say duck, and I'll duck.
Yeah, that works.
Cool.
So,
All right. Then
so yeah, you can barrage if you'd like.
I am absolutely gonna do that. Oh, missed with my heavy machine gun. I'm sorry, John.
That's all right. You don't hit me.
But I do go ahead and
What you thinking?
Fire with my assault rifle because I'm barraging. So
That'll be a
All right.
D20 plus a D6. Hey, you crit.
and
That's a critical hit.
Nice.
cool.
So when you crit, you roll 2 damage dice and keep the higher one. So in this case, you'd roll 2d6 K1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
A lot of critical hits dished out tonight.
5.
Cool.
Table towels. Can you do it like this?
Okay. Yep. That's fine. Conscript takes 5 and would be upset about it if they had a pilot.
The paper towel like this and then tear it apart.
Okay. Anything else you would like to do?
No, there's nothing else I'd like to do. I'm done. Use my initiative already. So
All right. Backing off Spark's turn. And who's on next? I think.
I'm off screen for a second. I'll be right back.
Yep, all good. Let me just double check a thing in the book. There we are. Okay, cool, they can do that. So, excuse me. I think wait, what's your senses? Sure. Back at the entrance to the facility, the Demolisher will advance 2 spaces. And, yep, that's in range. It will try to search.
Oh yeah, because I'm blocked line of sight by the giant computer.
Mm-hmm. So, this is a contested check between the Demolisher's systems and your agility.
Oh good.
Well, this is going to go either fantastically or not at all.
Oh.
16 for the Demolisher.
No.
19, still hidden.
Nice.
All right.
The Demolisher goes,
that's all.
"Who's there?" And you go, "Nobody." And it goes, "Okay."
Wait, nobody. Then who said that?
Nobody.
Odysseus. I have just remembered something. I need to take a short break. Can we take a break for 5 minutes?
Sure. So
Yeah.
we're going to go ahead and take a break.
Thank
We're going to go take a break. If you're watching on Twitch, please
It's
stay
actually perfect,
tuned.
'cause I need to.
Please stay tuned for these commercial messages. Remember, when we take our break, you take yours. So stand up, stretch your legs, grab a drink, use the bathroom, whatever you need to do. And we'll be back with more hot mech on mech action in just a few minutes. A Dinosaur Story.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Sector Tavia. We are in the middle of a combat, and I believe it is the player's turn to go. So, Camille, decide who goes next.
That's right.
I keep saying next, knowing there's a mech named
Sorry,
next.
I didn't realize this.
What do you?
And
You didn't
no
realize. You didn't realize when you
regret.
named your mech
I
next
did not. I don't think these things through.
that
I
the
don't
word
think things
next
through.
might come up.
Oh goodness. Okay. Well, let's see. I'm gonna say Fang is still pinned down, and I was not able to solve that problem. So I'm gonna say, which Mason, please stop that. What's Dakota? What's your character's name again?
Tyro. It's Wager
Tyro.
up at the
Wager.
back.
Wager. That's the one I'm looking at. I'm looking at I can't read it for some reason. I'm like, oh, you know what? I could zoom in, but I could read it then. Wager. Wager. It's on you.
All right, cool. So let's see.
We're putting our money on red.
If at any point you could take out that assault in your barrage, if possible, it'd be appreciated.
I can make sure that
Is the assault impaired until your next turn?
Until the end of its next turn.
Until the end of its next turn. So really, we've got a little while before we need to take it out.
No, I just want it dead so I don't have to kill it myself to get away from the things that are oncoming.
You can always go kill the engineer.
I can get it closer because I plan on doing full tech stuff this round. So first of all, I'm going to use my core power up, activate my core system. Oh, there was a noise. I wish.
I do have a soundboard and voice
Wait.
mod, but I don't think there's anything that's going to be useful.
We forgot to describe what powering up looks like for our mechs. Camille, go first.
Yeah.
What does it look like when your hyperspec fuel injector activates?
Don't make me first. I need an example first.
Okay.
I played this game less than anybody.
I'll go. I mean, it's all up to you. So yeah, when Fang's hyperspec fuel injector activated, it was just like a whole bunch of interlocking gear rings underneath his armor plates, all shifted around and steam shot out. And he began like glowing in specific places, and the cloak began billowing on its own.
So
See, I
Shining Gundam. super move.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't going to say anything, but I had the idea of just manifesting the motorcycle you drove here on.
Cody, what does yours look like?
It's actually mostly lights and a little bit of sound. There's a slow pulse in the seams where electronics poke through underneath, and imagine like the Godzilla charge up. And then it just goes to about a steady hum while it's active.
Nice.
And then, so I'm going to boost as a free action. So I 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right, yes, that's another
5.
thing that hyperspec lets you do.
Yep, boost is a free action, so I can get there right next to Fang. And then I'm going to use my initiative to take a quick action as a free action. And I'm going to, let's see. Yeah, I'm going to lock on to the assault.
All right. Assault is locked on.
Locked on. And then I'm going to use full tech.
Okay.
Oops.
So with a full tech, you can take either 2 quick tech actions or 1 full tech action.
I'm going to take 2 quick tech actions. Let me see. Do you have to make a check to save from what they're doing to you, John?
No.
Which action are you?
No,
Okay.
it's I'm just have difficulty until the end of its turn, next turn.
Oh, okay. I'm first of all, I'm going to use the quick attack or the quick scan tech option on the conscript.
Okay. Which you use on the conscript? Okay. Let me just grab its stat block. Wait, hang on. Compendium, actions, scan. To scan, you choose a character or object within sensors, then ask the GM for one of the following pieces of information, which they must answer honestly. Either weapons, systems, and full stats, which includes things like evasion, armor, skills.
I was thinking confidential data.
One piece of hidden information about the target, such as confidential cargo or data, current mission, identity of the pilot, and so on. Is that what you're aiming for?
Yeah. Shit, I don't know if I want to do confidential data or current mission.
I mean, we are pretty certain of what the current mission is.
Yeah. So confidential data.
So one piece of hidden information about the target. That's actually
can I
quite
search
difficult.
for something specific, or can I ask about something specifically? Where it's based?
I mean, the examples it gives are just that, examples. It's on me to figure out what you learn.
Oh, okay. All right.
This is actually really difficult for me because I don't know what information to give you. I didn't expect that in the first mission.
I mean, just go off the examples. See if there's anything
Yeah.
that you know, that you as the GM already know, that's in the examples.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, I'm completely stumped. I have zero idea of what there is to know about this mech that's...
Does it have a manufacturer that might be of interest to us that we're not aware of? Like where could not necessarily where the people who are using this are based out of, but where they got the mech from.
I mean, I have a potential answer for that, but I don't know how to word it. The struggle is real.
All right.
no worries.
Me every time someone goes, so what's your name? To an NPC. It's like, his name is NPCington.
I'm good at coming up with names on the spot. It's just you can always tell what the names that I come up with on the spot are because they sound very similar at times.
Yeah, that's why I have name generators in my browser history.
Yep.
I do too, but it just takes me
Low
5
key,
minutes.
I need to get on those because that makes life a lot easier.
It just takes me 5 minutes to decide on one.
What's
I
your
mean,
name?
yeah, that's
It's,
also a mood. Names are hard.
Mason Gregory Leland. Get off.
Full
shit,
name
I'm
comes
up.
out.
My bad.
Oh, it's
That's
breaking
how
out the
you
full
know it's
name.
bad.
Somebody's in trouble.
No, he's climbing on my darn shelf. Look, y'all get up. Get out. Get out.
All right, so I think, yes, a piece of hidden information you can learn about this conscript is that
Okay.
it is specifically what is essentially a cheap and quick to build mech that's has been stored in a capital ship's hangar bay for extended periods of time. Like the kind of time that it would take to travel between several systems, maybe hop through a couple of blink gates, which while blink travel is instantaneous, you are able to scrape some of the local coordinates it's passively picked up. These mechs have come from outside of Sector Tavia.
That's interesting info.
And they have a capital ship.
All right, so that's one
All right.
quick take action.
Yep. That one doesn't consume the lock on.
Indeed, because it was not an attack against the assault.
Yep. So with my with my other quick tech, I'm going to use invade to actually consume that lock on.
Okay, so that gives you an extra 1d6 on the roll.
Yep. And so that's 2d6.
So you're invading the assault?
Yep.
There you are.
I see. That's cool.
Invade. Invader.
The first e-warfare we're seeing in this campaign.
Technically, the Nexus fighting someone with a Nexus is e-warfare.
True,
No,
but
it's
it's also
attacking
a
with the
weapon.
smart weapon. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's.
There's electronics and it's warfare.
I mean, there's electronics in an assault rifle.
Ooh.
Bam! Is there such a
Success.
thing as a critical invade?
No.
No.
So
So it takes 2 heat first off.
yep, it takes 2 heat. I forgot what
It
else
takes
invade
two,
does.
baby.
It takes 2 heat, and you choose an invade option available to you.
Which you have at least one by default. Don't you?
Yeah, which is fragment signal.
Yeah.
Yep.
What is
You might
fragment
have some
signal
others
do?
from talents, maybe.
No,
me
I
check
just
that.
have if I consume a lock on with a tech attack, other things happen. So this actually
Oh.
takes it actually has to choose to take an additional 2 heat or be pushed 3 spaces in a direction by me.
Yeah. So
So it'll either take 4 heat or 2 heat and be pushed somewhere by me.
It'll take the other 2 heat.
Okay, so it takes 4 heat total.
And which invasion option are you applying? Just fragment signal?
I think that's the only one I
fragment
have.
signal impairs and slows the target until the end of their next turn.
Indeed.
So you double impair the assault.
Sadly, impaired does not stack.
Yeah.
All right, so that's both quick take actions done.
Yep.
Anything else?
That was a full tech. So,
Mhm.
and my moves, I don't think I can do anything else.
All right. The pair of conscripts who dropped in from the left side are going to go. They attack in pairs. Let's go ahead and mark off Tyro as done. It has 4 heat now. Okay, so this conscript right here will move around the drones. 1, 2, 3, 4, and fire a back-mounted rocket launcher at this spot right here. I need Wager and Fang to both make me hull saves.
Ooh.
I'm good at those, he said,
Oh,
lying.
And the
Have
turret
the
drone as well.
strongest hull.
16.
Mine's just a straight D20.
Mine too.
3.
All right, so Fang succeeds, Wager does not.
Aren't you
Oh, wait.
supposed to be the artillery?
I get an accuracy.
Oh wait, yeah,
Right,
I also
yes,
get an accuracy, right?
Accuracy on saves. Doesn't matter to you, John.
It matters to me. It's a 21.
So 6.
Is still, unfortunately, a failure.
All right.
Let me double check a thing about the drone because it's in the way as well. Equipment tags, drone.
I believe
Here we
drones
are.
do have a hull.
They make all mixed skill checks and saves at +0. So I need the drone to make a save as well.
Does it also benefit from my hyperspec fuel injector?
No, it is a separate entity.
19.
It succeeds anyway. So Wage is the only one who takes 4 damage, explosive damage, and is knocked prone.
A little hatch on the side of the turret opens up, and a small mechanical hand pops out, aims at the conscript, and just goes, Meet. And then it goes back. It's BB-8 all over again.
Okay, so that's all that conscript can do. The other one will... Oh, right. Don't forget to mark your damage and such.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
Wager was the only mech that took damage there.
Oh, I marked it on CompCon.
Oh, well, I'll just mark it in.
No, I
Whoop,
got
no,
it.
not -8. You should have 8 health. And the other conscript will clamber onto the crate that provides hard cover. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Check range. Out of range, but can shoot either of those two. Will turn and fire it next with its primary weapon. I believe a 7 misses.
Yep. That does.
What this automated unit failed to realize is that it needed to aim down.
All right. Who's going next, Cody?
Uh,
Your options are Victor, Drake, or Vanish.
yeah. Let's go with next.
Okay.
You're up next. Next. You're up
Sweet.
next.
That's not gonna stop anytime soon. You know that, right?
It's
Not
too
until
late.
we hit license. Not until we hit
Yeah.
license level 2 and Mara prints a new mech.
Right.
Names it next to.
Next to what?
Yes.
Exactly. Yes. Well, gosh, I could try and take out the assault. Or deal with this guy here.
Or do both. You are standing within close range of everything, so you can barrage a far target and shoot the other person with your assault rifle.
I am. Yeah.
Just going to use that for knocked prone.
Oh goodness. I guess I'll go closer to it. I don't really want to, but she does. I clamber up a little bit ish.
Okay.
And that gets me within range of the assault. So
Question.
I am going to Yep.
Question. Have we perhaps been mispronouncing Necht's name the whole time? And it's actually Nakit.
Nope. It's next.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
Figure I'd ask.
Okay, so being adjacent to that conscript means you're engaged, which will impose a penalty on your ranged attacks.
Okay. Barrage, can I only do a ranged or can I do
You can pick any
barrage?
weapons you want.
Sweet. Okay. I do have a melee
Let me
weapon.
just
So.
look at
Yeah,
Victor.
it just has to be 2 different weapon mounts.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to attack with a segment knife, you can also use the pistol.
Yep. Okay.
And then you will still get the assault rifle or howitzer.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Sweet.
the
Howitzer
howitzer has ordnance, so you'd have to use the rifle.
Yep. Yeah, I can't use that. No, I haven't loaded it again, so.
Oh right, loading, that's a thing.
It is a thing.
I have to stabilize to do that.
Yeah. So yes, I'm going to start by shooting at the assault.
What I'm learning is I should have just let myself go on the first round because no one was going to get rid of this conscript anyways.
So that's
I tried, man. Come on.
I know. I'm teasing.
Sorry, I got a thing in front of me. That's just a d20, I think.
Minus 1d6.
Minus 1d6. Okay. A 12?
12 will still hit.
Hey! Excellent. That is a d6 of damage. Hey!
Oh, max damage.
Yeah. How's it doing?
Its turn hasn't come back around to hunker down again.
Pretty bad.
Okay. And then I.
All of the shots bounce off its armor, unfortunately. It is still standing.
Okay.
Right.
I'm
And
much
then
more
I'm-
confident about being able to kill it now. So
And then I'm gonna pull out my segment knife and try and shake this guy.
Go for it.
Here we go.
These don't have the difficulty.
All right. So just a d20. Here. A 10.
Against a conscript.
I'd be shocked if it didn't.
Interesting how you said against a conscript with the same cadence. Typically, he will go la cucaracha.
Thanks for that. So that was me trying to scroll frantically through comp
No.
because it separates out units that have taken their turn.
It's fine. It was just
Sorry.
against a conscript, la cucaracha.
But that will hit.
Sweet. Okay.
1d3 plus 1, re-rolling any ones.
Excellent.
That means he gets to stomp the cockroach.
Stab in this case.
1d3 plus 1.
It's a shock knife, isn't it? So it's AP?
Nope, it's a segment knife.
Segment knife.
I get
okay,
to-
so you take 1 heat and re-roll that
Okay.
because it has the overkill tag.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not a may. You do that until you stop rolling
I just
once.
have to. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, that's
Yep.
good. That's real handy.
No kill like overkill.
Do it
Oh
again.
boy.
Oh.
It's marked again.
Take another point. Take another point of heat and roll again.
Cool. I look forward to frying myself out of this thing by just rolling really badly. Over and over again.
That's what happens when you stab the core directly.
Hey, there we go.
Uh,
There
I'll
we
just set
go.
your heat levels to 2.
I hit the battery.
You're fine. It's fine.
And the conscript
It's not like you're a Tokugawa or anything.
And then I am gonna have
takes
a thing.
3 damage.
Yes.
And
And then
pistola.
Indeed, you have a pistol you can use as well because they're on the same mount.
And the pistol has threat, so it can shoot at close range too. Without,
Without penalty, I believe.
well, without penalty.
Wait, what?
Because the pistol is a CQB weapon, you can use it to make, and it has a threat value, you can use it to make a melee attack without, I'm fairly certain, it
Yeah.
is without the penalty from being engaged. So it's a flat roll.
Oh.
Yeah, and
Okay.
because it's on the flex mount with your knife, you fire both of those weapons at the same time.
Oh, they happen both at the same time?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
You
Okay,
can-
I didn't know that.
You can
Okay.
choose separate targets if you want to, but given there's a mech right up in your grill,
Yeah, that's how you get 4 attacks by having 2 flex mounts with auxiliary weapons on both. Then you attack with each
Sure.
weapon when you barrage.
It is still a ranged attack and thus still suffers the engage penalty. The threat range is just how far away a creature can be to trigger Overwatch with it.
right. I
Okay.
knew there was something I hadn't quite
In-
sorted out.
That case, how close is that?
No, there's specifically there's a talent that makes you not suffer the engage penalty for ranged weapons, which is the combined arms talent.
Combined arms.
Okay.
So that has a range of 5.
Okay. In that case, I think I'll go for
You're gonna have the difficulty no matter who you aim it at.
I'm gonna have the oh yeah, because I am okay. Yeah, I'll shoot the one that's in front of me then.
Cool.
So I do roll again.
Another
1d20 minus 1d6.
Okay. Ugh, 5.
Fairly confident a 5 is in fact a
Did
miss.
you activate your core ability?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I am going to use oh wait. Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I was gonna use exemplar. First time on your turn that you attack.
right.
Yeah. So I don't know
That's a thing.
if I can say that right now. I was supposed to say it probably before, but It's within
we're
range 3.
still learning the system. You can use it.
Yeah, it's a free action. Exemplar's mark. I get the valiant aid reaction, so an ally may reroll the attack. So someone else fires at it.
That one
misses.
is marked.
Yep. It's marked with valiant aid.
All right.
Cool.
You know what? Let's use my initiative right now. This feels like a good time.
Yeah. Initiative for a
this.
free quick action.
Yep.
Would you like to shank it again?
Yes.
Because if you skirmish with the flex mount, you get to attack with the knife and pistol again.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's make a lot of rolls here. Okay, this is another d20 for the knife first.
Starting with the knife. Cool.
Yep.
14 hits.
Sweet.
Don't roll a 1 on the damage.
Yeah, as I should really figure out how so I don't have to keep typing these in every single time because it's very annoying. 3 plus 1.
That's
Hey,
better.
max damage.
4.
Takes 4.
Excellent. And then the pistol. Yeah, probably misses.
That's gonna miss.
Yeah. Okay. That's all of my turn. I'm done now.
No additional heat inflicted. Very good. So, who is on next? Oh wait, you've taken your turn. You can go away. Let's see here. Conscripts have all gone. I think we're going to go with the engineer, as they put down another turret right there.
Oh, how cute.
You know, just because you've said that.
The commander taunts.
Yeah, the engineer will use their engineer's mark. Deployable turrets will attack a target of their choice within range. They choose Fang. They then fire the flat cannon at Fang, which is still through hard cover.
All of it is.
Yep. Now I can copy that macro because everyone uses it. 3 misses.
Yep.
And then they scooch.
Do you guys want the macro that I use to set to just make accuracy rolls and difficulty rolls, like with like a query that you can type a number into?
I mean, sure.
Here, I'll put it in the Lance.
I like typing mine, but I'm sure other people would love it.
And while you're doing that, both turrets will open fire on Fang, starting with the one on the left.
That one rolls with accuracy.
It's an 8.
Misses.
That one rolls with difficulty.
And a 6.
Misses.
Also misses. All right then.
So I just go, how cute, duck.
And you're already ducking under the conscript's fire.
That's fine.
Okay, so yep, that's everything the engineer can do.
Right.
Victor, who's on next?
Who hasn't gone yet?
Vanish and
it's
vanish. It's vanish and drag.
Vanish. That Drake had gone already.
Nope, haven't gone yet.
Nope.
Okay.
He's just been talking smack.
Let's do you next, then, Drake.
All right.
Fang, go.
So.
Fire.
That's fine. The gun the bullets never bothered me anyway. 5, 10, 15.
It's fine until I start
1,
hitting
2,
you.
3.
1, 2, 3. I'm used to D20 stuff.
Yep. Before when you get to there, you are engaged, so your movement stops and you have to start again. And
So
when you
one.
start again, the conscript can try to hit you.
Okay.
That's how Overwatch works
2.
in the system. Let me check what the conscript has. There you are. That's your number. Okay, it's just going to do the thing with Overwatch with its main weapon.
Is his main weapon a ranged attack?
No, this has threat.
I have soft cover from the start of my turn because I have skirmisher, so it's with a difficulty die.
Okay. Yep, that's all good. -4.
Just one difficulty die, but you rolled a 1 on the d20, so I don't think it mattered.
No, it has to.
Of
it has 2. Oh, nice.
Of note, when you hit engaged, your movement ends and you lose any unused movement. So if you wanted to start moving again, you'd have to boost.
Okay, I'll use my free boost.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, from hyperspec.
Yes. So I move over to here,
Okay.
having skillfully dodged that attack into melee.
That's why ignoring engagement is a big deal.
Am I
Because
still,
otherwise people just stop moving.
having moved around it to the other side, am I still under covering fire?
Yes.
Okay, so it didn't end when it made the Overwatch attack or anything like that?
Nope.
Alright, it's just braka, slap, braka.
Pretty much.
Alright, cool.
It is moving slower than you are, so it's shooting where you were instead of where you're going to be.
So I am going to shoot at the engineer. I'm going to barrage, using my assault rifle to shoot at the engineer. My accuracy counteracts the disadvantage or the difficulty, so it's flat roll with a 3.
That's gonna miss.
Time for the nexuses. Hang on, am I within range of the? Yeah.
What is the range of your nexus? Range 10.
10, yeah. 8.
Against the engineer.
Against
That
their
hits.
E-defense.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Smart weapon.
Yeah, it's a smart weapon. It's against E-defense.
Miss.
All right.
Yeah, I figured the engineer's E-defense was higher than its evasion.
Also a miss.
Oh, damn, I keep forgetting about my ammo case. Not that it would have helped, so. Cool. Good and cool. I'm going to overcharge.
All right. This time you take 1d3 heat.
Yep. 2 heat. I go to 3. All right. I'm going to shoot at the engineer with the assault rifle again, and this time I'm going to load. What does arcing do? Ignores cover.
It means ignores cover.
Okay. I'm going to load. Actually, there's no point because there's nothing next to it, and I don't care about knockback right now. I just want to kill it. So I'm not going to load any. I'm going to fire. Oh, wait, hang on.
What's up?
I could still kill him. I do that.
What you thinking?
Oh, also, didn't you shoot at it with an assault rifle?
Oh, yeah, I did. So I do.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
reliable damage. 2 damage anyways.
Reliable damage.
That's
Engineer
right.
takes 2.
Reliable.
Bink. Reliable damage marked.
What does the turret quick action do? Or what does the turret reaction do? Hang on.
Deals 3 damage if you or an ally hits with a ranged attack.
You do specifically have to hit. Reliable damage does not count.
Okay, successful attack. All right, yes, I will shoot at the engineer again.
Okay.
15.
That's better.
15 hits.
All right, 4 damage.
Total of 7. And the engineer.
I
begins falling apart.
didn't use my turret drone damage yet,
didn't?
but
All right.
so I don't
Doesn't
know
matter.
if it's. Yeah, that's. I'm waiting to see if it actually died.
Not using the reaction, so
Yep.
engineer, it becomes a wreck, and so do its turrets. They expire when the engineer does.
All right. That's my turn.
Cool parts.
Hey, parts. Did I see did I see the engineer eject?
No.
Okay. From the just in the cockpit, I'm like, why aren't any of these guys hitting the fucking eject button?
Unknown.
Why are you listening to me?
You are my escape route from this sector.
That was a poor choice of words. Let me take that again.
You are my escape route from this facility.
Not from the entire sector Tavia, just from this area.
No, just from the
All right.
just from the planet right now.
That's my turn, and my turret drones are refreshed.
Indeed, they are. So I think we want the assault to go. It's
That
currently
poor,
impaired
slowed, and impaired assault.
Indeed.
Doubly impaired.
How fares your movement? It's fine. Can't boost. The only move it can take is at standard. So it's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. And fire wildly as it goes at probably the closest, which is Dakota. So this has 3 difficulty on the attack.
Ah, man, we've never seen difficulty go up to 3 before.
I believe 3 is the maximum. Lands at 2, which is gonna miss, but
Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that's a miss.
yeah, it is a miss. But you do still take 2 damage from the assault rifle's reliable.
First of all. Oh shit! No, I haven't missed with my assault rifle yet, have I? I don't think I've
Nope.
missed with my assault rifle yet.
But that I believe
I
is
was like,
all
I
that
have
it
that on
can.
my assault rifle too. I do, but it doesn't matter because I haven't missed yet.
I believe that's all it can do, so it ceases to be impaired and slowed.
Yeah, no, you keep
All right.
messing with the heavy machine gun.
Right, with the one that I need to do the damage. Let me go ahead and log that damage.
All right, that's all that the assault can do, which
Let's see, who goes next? Well, my options are William.
that joke's not gonna go away for the entire campaign, is it?
Not at all. Not at all.
By the way, accuracy and difficulty go up to 6.
Oh, I thought it was 3. I must have
Nice.
misread it.
Who has some sort of show playing in the background?
Mason,
Ah.
go get your headphones, dude.
Move, quick action, boost, quick action, shank this thing in the back.
Go for it.
If it lives, I shoot it.
Have and
I mean, given how much damage has been dealt to this thing.
have an accuracy
Probably
because I'm a
not going to,
duelist. 7.
7 against the assault is going to miss.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah.
Viable.
You know what?
Reliable
I
on
need
the
to.
melee
We need to.
weapon,
We need to
unfortunately.
minimize the number of people that are here. I'm going to overcharge.
So
For me,
first
it's
time you take 1.
No, I've been overcharging. Remember?
Ooh. Honestly, no, because it's been a month.
Fair.
I take a D6 because this is my 3rd overcharge.
Roll 6. Roll 6.
2
2.
is good because I'm still not overheating. I'm going to shank him again.
All right.
That's better.
That's a
Nice.
crit.
Oh, sorry, that shouldn't have that accuracy because that's my 2nd attack technically.
Oh,
Okay,
just
a
a
15
15.
still hits.
Just a 15.
7 damage.
How do you kill it?
Oh, sorry, 1d6 plus 2. Sorry, that's 5 damage. I'm assuming it's still dead.
Still dead. It had 1 health left.
Yeah. So the Yamitachi sort of like appears behind it in this rush of motion and does the what is very odd because it's a pair of mechs, but does the sort of like hand around the head of the mech while the knife goes into its spine. The shh, go to sleep, and slowly set it down to the ground.
Do you avoid the cockpit this time?
I don't know where the cockpit's at. It's the blade goes into probably like what would on a human be the lower spine, like right around the hips.
That's typically below cockpit.
Pretty. Not necessarily. The cockpit could be in like the abdomen of this thing.
Yeah, and if it's in the chest or above, he's fine. But if he's in like the abs, he's probably dead.
The abs is probably actually pretty close to the reactor core.
But
regardless, it is an immobile wreck. So skirmish, overcharge to skirmish again.
And that's my turn because I had to boost.
All right. Right, that was the thing I missed. Okay, all that's left are
infantry and Rainmaker.
The 2 units down below. So the Rainmaker will advance 1, 2, 3, and boost 1, 2, 3. That's all it can do.
We're going to be waiting a while.
And the infantry have a speed of 4, so they move a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me double check to see if. I mean, yeah, biological can boost double time. 1, 2, 3, 4. They can occupy the space of the Rainmaker because they're spread out in that, size 4 space. Okay. End round. We're in round 3, which means the players go first this time.
William, who goes first?
I'm going to pick me. Thank you. So I'm going to run here, boost up here.
I forgot about the drones. Before you move, I will just get the drones moving again because 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and 4. 1. Just sidling past. Don't mind me. That's as far as they get.
Don't mind us. We are non-combatants. Doot.
And a 14 to drive a blade into this conscript.
Oh, yes, that hits.
For 4 more damage.
I forgot about. Oh well, it's fine. All right.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
Yeah. If
does your turret drone fire on it, John?
Yes. My turret drone will fire on it for 3 more damage.
Okay, cool. That conscript is destroyed. Exemplar's markers no longer apply, as it is a wreck. Okay, you were. Which one were you? This one. It's destroyed. I got anything else alive that isn't supposed to be? Yes, the assault. Good, go away. Okay, so Vanish has taken their turn. Oh, the engineer is also not supposed to be here.
Beautiful people.
As the Yamitachi just sort of appears from around the corner, rushes in, drops the assault, puts it down, rushes forward again, and just piles into the conscript next to next.
Well.
Well, the conscript that Yamitachi just killed had a friend, and that friend is going to go.
You killed my friend. Roger.
Okay, that's fine. Yes, it will turn and fire at Yamitachi. Oh wait, you're still hidden.
No, I'm not.
No, he's attacking.
Because I attacked, and B, the effects of Infiltrator end when my turn ends. So if I'm in plain sight when my turn ends, I become visible.
Well then. I don't know if that would have had an effect later or earlier in the combat. Oh well, I will remember for next time. Right, so the conscript turns and fires at Yamitachi and gets a 3. And then it will move 1, 2, 3 and stop there and lose its movement. It's only taking 1 quick, so I'm not sure it will boost.
Which will provoke Overwatch
Which
from
does
Dakota
provoke
1.
an Overwatch from Dakota.
Camille, smack it.
So, Camille, you have a melee weapon aboard your mech, yes?
You may use it to punch the conscript.
Yes, I do.
Indeed.
I will use it to punch the conscript. Indeed. So let me.
What kind of weapon is it?
It's a
It's
charge
a-
blade.
It is a charge blade.
So you're gonna get a D20 plus a D6 for being in hyperspec.
Mhm.
Why is my computer being dumb?
Because it's technology, and technology's entire purpose is to fail when it's least advantageous.
Convenient. Yeah.
Glares at
Okay.
printer.
Yes. So it's okay. No, the damage is 1d3 plus 3. Okay. I was
Yeah.
like, why does that say 1d3? Okay. So
1d20 plus 1d6 for the attack. Seventeen
Okay,
absolutely
17.
hits.
D3 plus
okay,
3.
so then
Give me some damage.
I'll really give it some damage.
You know what I mean.
4 damage.
Minimum damage is still respectable.
And the other turret fires and hits it.
Okay. Takes another 4. No, 3, sorry.
Another 3.
So that was 1 engaged, 1, 2, 3. Stops there. And that's all it can do.
Oh, so was that a reaction?
That was your reaction for the
Nice.
for Overwatch.
So who goes next, William?
As you point to yourself, wanting to go next.
It resets my turrets.
Yeah, go ahead, Fang. Get your turrets
This
back on.
conscript here has not taken its turn, so Fang is still under suppressive
That's
fire.
fine. I'm stabilizing. I'm resetting my
Alright.
turrets and stabilizing. Action. Stabilize. Use one of the following. Spend 1 repair and restore HP to maximum. And I don't have any weapons to reload. Yet.
So back up to 12.
Back up to 12. I don't have any,
Cool.
and I don't have any other things to do other than move. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.
Flang.
That's my turn.
All right. Who is on next? I think it will be.
Well, no one's on next right now.
Yeah, there was a
Yeah,
conscript.
that's true.
But it's dead now.
What's the range on that? All right. The Rainmaker is going to go. It's going to move 1, 2, 3.
We don't have that
And
yet. That's
check range.
Victor's next mech.
That's not in line of sight. Okay, so the Rainmaker is going to fire some javelin rockets.
Can it see over the Bastion's hulk?
It within line of sight and range 20. So, given that the bastion is size 2, actually, yes, the Rainmaker cannot. So it's going to boost instead. One,
Strategically
3.
placed corpse.
Yeah, now it's got a line of sight on. It's got a line on next at least.
And that's it. Next to the only one it can see.
Which means it's not going to use the javelin rockets
mind.
and will instead just fire missile pods.
I asked you, Nana called, but you didn't hear either.
So that is just a flat roll. And it has arcing, so it can go over the bastion even if it went. 13, I believe, hits.
Yep.
So that is 4 explosive damage, and you are pushed off of the crate because it has knockback 1. So you go to that.
But now the crate's between you and it.
Yeah, but arcing weapons ignore cover.
I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Besides the point.
Rainmakers don't give a shit about cover. None of their abilities care.
Okay, and that's 4 damage to next. I've just marked that off on the token.
Yep.
And that's all the Rainmaker can do.
All right. So back to us.
So, yes.
Camille, ruin that conscript's day.
I'm absolutely gonna do that. Now, all right. So I, of course, need to barrage. But I want to
So-
barrage with my melee. I want to use my melee weapon as part of my barrage. So do I need
So-
to?
You will
You
need
want
to
to
get
move
in.
first.
Yeah, you
I
need
need to
to get
move
within
first.
range first
Okay.
of your melee weapon's threat. Which, let me check it is threat 1, so you will need to be adjacent to it. You unfortunately cannot break up your attacks in a barrage between movement.
Okay, so I can only move and attack with my charge blade.
Well, you can.
Well, you can attack with both. It's just that basically you'll have to attack with both weapons. You can choose which one goes first, but both of them will have to be after or before your move. One or the other.
Okay, that's fine. No, that's
So-
fine.
So, what I would suggest is bringing both of your guns to bear on it.
Or shoot first, stab later.
I mean, no. Ideally, if you wanted to say punch that one out and then shoot a different one, if you did your melee attack first and it kills the conscript, you can make your ranged attack without penalty.
Yeah, that's true. You could shoot the one next to Fang.
So, how many squares can I move and do that though?
Up to your speed.
Okay.
But if you
Okay,
enter melee with an enemy who is your size or greater, you stop and you lose all your remaining speed.
Yep.
So when you
That's
run
fine.
up to him, you
So-
stop there.
That's fine.
So,
So I'm gonna-
yeah, you can move through the space of the utility drone. It is smaller than you.
So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to
Okay.
Attack with the charge blade.
Start with a melee
charge
attack.
blade. So
So-
that's a D6. Oh, sorry, D20 plus the D6.
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
Because of the hyperspec fuel injector.
Oh, that's weird. I thought I was in the box, and I was obviously not.
It happens.
The wonders of technology.
You have no idea how many times I've almost accidentally typed my password into
Oh,
Slack.
That absolutely,
Oh, I did that in Discord once.
that absolutely doesn't hit. That's a 7.
Maybe. I don't know. Does that hit?
Let me double check. Yeah, that is going to miss, unfortunately.
Right, and I'm too close to be able to.
I mean,
You can shoot it at
Oh.
point blank range, but it will be a flat roll with the assault
That's
rifle
fine. I'll do that.
and
Well-
still at 1 difficulty with the heavy machine gun.
Yeah, you can use either
That's
the
fine.
assault rifle or the heavy machine gun.
I'll use the assault rifle then.
So that's just a flat roll.
D20.
Just a 1d20.
Hey,
18.
18
Nice.
hits. Roll me a d6 of damage.
Still hasn't missed with his assault rifle.
Hang on 1 second, Mason.
Still rolls a 2 with the
Two.
assault rifle. Turret drone fires
2 damage.
for
Cool, takes another
3.
Oh, that conscript is
Not looking good.
missing some pieces. Alright, so that was movement and a barrage. You can overcharge to take some heat and make another attack.
I think I'll do that.
So, have you overcharged
Nope.
yet?
So
Overcharged
this
yet,
is
so
the
you
first
take
of
1
them.
heat.
I have not overcharged yet, so I take 1 heat. Is there a place to log that?
Yes, it's right next to your health. There's the overcharge meter.
And then on the other side of your repair capacity from the overcharge meter is the heat.
I believe heat is automatically filled in if you increase your overcharge meter,
Okay.
or if you specifically click the overcharge action. It's different for the GM side, which is weird to me.
It does not auto-fill in, so I just get 1 heat, right?
Yep, just set that to 1.
It only autofills if you actively go down to choose the overcharge free action.
Right.
So 1 to overcharge and 1 to heat. And then I'll go ahead and
Swing that blade again.
swing that blade again.
D20 plus a D6.
That's better.
17.
Absolutely hits. This mech had 1 hit point left.
He did.
So since I hit, he definitely did.
Oh, yeah. Describe how you destroy this pilotless mech if you like.
I carve him up like a fucking Christmas turkey. Slash his legs and slash his arm, or slash him in half, or something like that. I don't know.
Just take him off.
Just
Take the legs off and then just bring it back through on the backswing.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, so where's that mech drone?
Yes, Mason, that's cool.
There it is.
Hey, man,
Is at 0 hit points. Go away. Okay, I believe that's all you can do for now. Unless,
Yep, that's it. That's a wrap.
alright, cool. Marking off Spark. Very good. Which leaves, I can mark you off as well. The conscript next to Fang will...
Move, I dare you.
well, it's going to start by just trying to ooh, you know what? No. It's going to fire one of its own rocket launchers right there. So I need you to make me a hull save.
Sure.
I see none of you got the memo that I'm the only one allowed to use missiles.
11.
11 is a success. You take no damage.
The missile goes off behind me, but slightly further behind me than expected, and it just sort of billows my cloak, which is already billowing around me.
Yeah, the cloak just flattens against your back for a moment and then settles back into the new standard. Right, so that was a quick action. You know what? Sure. It's going to try to shoot you. Point blank range.
You're supposed to try to move.
It's got a bit of difficulty on it. 7, I believe, is a miss.
Yep.
Alright. And then, yeah, it's going to move to there.
Overwatch.
Yep, go for it.
With my heavy charged blade.
You and your mechs with arms.
See, like it moves away, and the hand just goes up, locks onto this larger charge blade on the back that's hidden by the cloak, just whips it out and around.
Go for it. That's a crit.
Nice.
For 9 AP damage.
And you slash clean through its center, and it falls to the floor in 2 pieces. This conscript be dead.
The Fang mimics flicking a cigar at it as, not thinking, Fat Drake flicks his cigar at it, and it hits the screen, and then bounces back into his own face, and you just hear, fuck, shit, damn it, over the comms.
Detecting pilot distress. Have you suffered internal damage?
Shut up!
Acknowledged.
But that's all the conscript can do because it died.
It's just that, like, you're so used to doing it, and it just, like, didn't think about the fact that there's a fucking hull, hull right in front of you.
In the way?
Yeah. Just like...
Alright, so... who was it this was the last turn? I believe it was Camille.
It's like Jim Raynor mixed with Mo Howard.
Your options are Victor or Tyro to take the next turn.
Victor.
Alright,
Okay.
next, you're on.
All right. Well. Goodness.
There's currently one hostile mech that you can see.
Yes.
It's a ways out.
It is.
I believe you have the speed to get up to it, though.
Or you could stabilize and reload.
My speed's only 4.
Oh, right. You don't have the agility that most of us took.
Yeah.
All of us took.
No, I'm just as fast.
Yeah.
But
3 out of the 5 of us put 2 points in agility starting
I
out.
know I put them in other things.
Yep.
Let's see.
To clarify, we're holding position until the utility drones can get on, right?
Yep.
Until
Yeah.
the utility drones get on board and Central finalizes for takeoff.
Yep.
Yeah, like...
So I'm just seeing what my move options here are.
like, honestly, stabilizing and reloading your big gun is probably a good plan.
That's probably
Yeah.
I think that's the phase of combat we're in. We need to stabilize and reload.
That's what I'm doing. I'm stabilizing to reload. And
Do you want to repair yourself or reduce your heat as well? Because you get to do that. You get to either repair or reduce heat and reload.
really?
Yeah.
If you hit the
Repairing costs one of your repair capacity. Reducing your heat does not.
if you go down to the bottom of the CompCon page and click on the blue full hex, that represents full actions. You'll see the stabilize action. You can click on it and it'll show you all your options.
Oh, okay. Yep. So I'm gonna reload and I'm gonna repair.
All right. So go back up to full HP.
Yep. Repair capacity's down. Okay. We're still okay though.
Making those right.
And I'm actually gonna move up. If I can move through these drone squares, I'm gonna move up. Yeah,
You can.
there. Just in front of them, because we're providing cover. That's my turn.
All right. Stabilized and moved. So that leaves just the 2 in the back. Let's get the infantry up and moving a bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are they in range of anything? No. They're going to boost. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
Oh, they're getting close.
All right. That's all they can do. So you get to choose who goes next. There's only one.
Yeah.
Your options are wager or wager.
Wager.
All right.
Go for it.
Okay.
I pick
He's
Central.
currently been knocked prone.
Robit, it's your
Central
turn.
Central has been taking his own turns to do his own thing.
All right.
So you are currently prone.
Yep.
Because you got knocked over by that conscript
Yep.
rocket.
What does it take to get up from prone?
Let me check. Compendium, equipment tags. No, not equipment tags. Why did I go to equipment tags?
Characters can remove prone by standing up
Uh,
instead of taking their standard move, unless they're immobilized.
So it
Oh, it
costs,
doesn't count as movement, so it costs nothing.
It costs your move.
Yeah, it costs your movement, but it doesn't count as moving, so it doesn't trigger Overwatch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will stand
Sorry.
up.
Cool.
And then
Stabilize and reload.
yeah, so the missile pods rotate again so that they're I'm assuming that I was knocked on my face.
Basically just
So they flip over so the back
face all flat on your back.
either way
Either
some
way is-
stands pop out of the back of the missile pods and prop them back up to where the core takes over and stands up, and then they retract. And then as a quick action, I'm going to pop a smoke grenade right there. So
Rest in peace to the woo.
Let's see. So within range 5, all characters in a blast 2 area benefit from soft cover until the end of my next turn, at which point the smoke
All right.
disperses.
Oh, that's actually blast 2.
Yep, I don't have a Blast 2 token because I haven't figured out the right size to make it line up on a hex grid.
No worries.
Roll20 is not perfect system, so that blast and any space adjacent to it.
All right. So one of those is a quick action, and then let's see. Free boost.
I'd imagine it would line up fine just as is because it's still centered on that one hex.
Yeah, but I'm picky.
I'm gonna run. I can't see that though. Is it within sensors range? Do I have to see it for lock on?
Yes, you do typically need to be within sensors and line of sight.
Yep, and line of sight. All right. Then
Lock and load.
I'll overcharge to deploy the smoke grenade.
You do have line of sight on the infantry.
Yeah, I want to do something else. So,
All right.
So overcharge
Okay.
for the smoke, and then I'll use a full action to stabilize and reload.
Yep.
My
fair
howitzer.
So
So,
one heat,
all right.
I believe.
Yep, that's the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess you're repairing then? Because you've only got the one heat, it doesn't really make sense to reduce your heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll spend
Repair
one
and
repair.
repair and reload. As we most of us spend this turn going slap.
Slapping enemies
That makes
and
sense. That's the
slapping
most
fresh magazines.
logical move for this turn, because next turn we're going to be in the shit because the drones aren't on and we're not ready to go.
But that's me.
All right. And I have Tyro, and that leaves the Demolisher in the back.
Guys,
There he
wait
is.
up.
Yep, he is just advancing comfortably. 1, 2, boost, 1, 2. That's all he does. And
We're gonna
in
be
the
like,
round.
we're gonna be halfway to the next planet by the time he gets into the hangar bay.
Imagine he gets right up as the door is
He's
closed.
gonna
That
shake
would be
his
fun.
fists at us.
Yeah.
The utility drones keep moving. That one makes it in. That one makes it in.
He shows up
Let me
like
see.
5
That one does
episodes
as well.
later.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like y'all think Andrew's a lot nicer than he really is.
I have a pretty good idea of how nice Andrew is.
All right, so the utility drones, some of them have made it into the hangar bay, but most are still making their way up the ramp. The
Watch this
doors,
motherfucker got a range of like 30 or some crazy shit like that.
The Rainmaker does.
20. for the Rainmaker.
Just has to be able to see us.
So by this point, the doors to the hangar bay are fully open, and more of these mechs drop in from above.
Fuck.
2, 3.
Meal, you might.
Surprise.
Hey, look, more bastions! And another Rainmaker.
Oh boy.
And your child laughed at the appropriate time.
And yes, this is back around to the hostiles going first. Who do we want? I think we want this bastion on the left to step up here
Into the smoke.
into the smoke. And attempt to oh, fart. All right. Before he moves, he will use a protocol called friendly interdiction. So the bastion and oh hells, I just closed the roll 20. Why would you do that? Technical difficulties.
Buttons were pressed.
It's a pepcac issue. Right, I'm back. So before that bastion moves, they will use the friendly interdiction protocol to grant itself and the assault next to it resistance to all damage from Yamitachi. And then they move next to Yamitachi and try to smack you with this big ass shield they're carrying.
I have soft cover.
Yes, you do. 7.
Misses.
Okay. That's all they got.
Who goes next, Cody?
Mm, have Fang go next.
So over the comms, looking back and seeing the utility drones are most of the way on, over local comms. All right, people, let's get ready to get out of here. And I'm going to move over to this side of this cover. I'm going.
Final preparations.
Okay.
Final preparations are approximately 50% complete.
Like I said, so back at Central, can you do it faster? And I load up some.
And I say out loud, "Fuck you."
I load up some shock ammo. Hang on.
Snark. Bold of you to assume I am not moving at maximum speed.
Your voice mod isn't on.
Oh, son of a witch.
Yeah.
There we go.
So I move around to the other side of this cover right here.
Let me take that again.
Yeah, go ahead.
Snark. Bold of you to assume that I am not operating at maximum speed. I want to get out of here as much as you do.
Yeah, sure. Maybe minus a couple pilots if you're lucky.
We're fine. None of us have even taken a single point of structure damage yet. Firing my assault rifle at the bastion.
Mm-hmm.
With some shock ammo in it. Roll 1d20 plus 1d6. Wow! Does a 6 hit the bastion?
That's sick. No.
Well, reliable too. So it takes 2 damage.
Yep.
That
need to check
that damage
an
is
interaction.
energy damage at the moment.
That doesn't matter.
And the
Right now.
assault right next to it also takes 1 AP damage.
Well, there is nothing here that says an attack always deals at least 1 damage, so the bastion takes nothing.
All right. So,
And
1 AP to the assault. As I watch my bullets bounce off the shield. Right.
Yep.
Yeah, the whole point of armor is that it can reduce a low damage attack to 0.
Load some shock ammo into my nexuses. And fire at the assault.
okay. The assault next to the bastion.
Yeah, the assault next to the bastion.
All right. That one.
This is against its E defense. Do I have any difficulty for it being next to the bastion?
No, because the assault is not currently. Bastion is not currently between you and the assault.
Cool. 8. I didn't mean to be a GM roll, but 18
18 still hits.
and 12.
Yep, a 12 also hits.
All right, so that I loaded. I needed to load shock ammo for both shots, so that's 2 more charges.
Mm-hmm.
So the bastion takes 2 AP damage, 1 from each hit. Although it would have taken that even if I had missed.
Yep.
And the assault takes 3 and 2. 3 and 2 energy damage.
Is this also AP?
No, this is not AP.
Alright.
And then on those 2 hits, both turret drones nail the assault for another 3 kinetic damage.
So yeah, one turret per nexus.
Yep.
So it takes that much damage. All right.
So
Anything else you'd like
hail of fire, and I'm just like, yeah, hail of fire, and just in my mech quietly to myself. This ship is going to get us killed, and that's the end of my turn.
All right.
Oh, when he says it, it's fine.
I said it quietly to myself.
Just lean over and hit the mute on your comms.
Yeah. Just,
It's fine. Okay.
I have to keep everyone else, hopeful about their survival. I don't have to have that hope myself.
I think we want this Rainmaker in the back here to do its thing. Wait, why have I only got one Rainmaker in my Compcon? Need to fix that.
It's okay, you only need one. Those are the ones a
I have
figment
to-
of our all
I
imagination.
don't think we need another one, dude. I think you're good.
Don't worry about it.
Just a figment of your imagination.
You lot are chewing through my mix so much I've had to go through and add extras to my reinforcements.
I'm not being unreasonable, which is a bunch of big words to say.
Alright, so
I'm
this
not
Rainmaker in the
asking you
back
for
here
anything
is
that's
going
not
to...
okay.
What are you going
There's
to
one
do?
back there.
Okay,
just
you
wanted
don't...
to-
You didn't notice that one?
No, I didn't.
Nope.
There are a lot of things.
Yep, there's that one right there.
Several of them are larger
And
and
he's got-
closer.
Yes.
And he's got a clear line on everything in the kitchen sink.
Not next to Yamatachi because they're in the smoke screen.
I mean, does that block line of sight?
I don't think it does. I think it's just
It,
cover.
yeah, it just gives
Yeah.
soft cover.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how these mechanics work.
So this Rainmaker back here will start by firing missile pods at whom? Yamitachi next to both in smoke. Fangs out in the open.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, not it.
I just repaired. I'm fine. Come on.
21, that hits.
Yep.
So that... Oh. I have just read a fascinating little line of text on the missile pods.
Is it called critical
This weapon
effect?
can attack... No. This weapon can attack 1 to 3 characters at a time.
Ah.
Oh.
So 1 shot at Fang, 1 shot at Dakota 1. That's a 13 total. I forgot to add the +2 on it. And 1 shot at Wager. 18, so 3 hits. So you each take 4 explosive damage.
All right.
And knocked back 1 space directly away from the Rainmaker. Fang can't move.
Yeah, directly away from the Rainmaker is into the cover I'm leaning against. So
Coda
I
goes
missed
to
that.
there.
Who all got hit?
You, Fang, and Wager.
And I move myself.
What I thought.
you took 4 damage. How's that looking at? How you looking?
I'm looking at really badly hurt. So no pressure, but whoever gets to choose next, maybe pick me.
Remember, you do have 4 structure points, so when you hit 0 hit points, you take a structure damage and then go back up to max hit points. That structure damage might do things. That structure damage might do things to you, but we effectively have 5 health bars.
I forgot that. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
Because I sure was panicking.
Yeah, we effectively have 5 health bars, and none of us have taken our first point of structure damage yet, so...
Your first point of structure damage might mess you up for a turn, but
Yeah, typically, like, randomly exploding from structure damage doesn't happen until, like, your 3rd one.
And me being me, I am not the type of GM to outright completely destroy all of my players in the first mission.
It's all right. We'll all just come back.
I really appreciate that clarification because I played for those DMs before.
We're all just.
Don't worry, we'll earn it.
We'll all just come back as clones, anyways. It's fine.
I was about to say, death isn't the end of your character's story in Lancer. There's plenty of ways to come back from the dead.
Good to know.
Right, so that was that Rainmaker's quick action, or one of them. So now what it will do is...
Death is a minor setback at best.
Just to make things a little spicy, they're also going to fire some javelin rockets. 3 spaces within line.
Because I don't think he knows what that word means.
I mean he did say spicy, and it is going to be spicy, just more caliente than you would like.
Oh.
I mean, I am probably the whitest person here. I mean, look at my vampire pale skin. But
I wasn't lean into the light of my camera.
I can handle a little bit of spice. So we need that one, and we're going to put 1 on next space. I'm going to put 1 on Yamitachi's. And we're going to put 1 on this turret drone.
William managed to very successfully dodge the olive skin from our family, so...
So the next time a hostile character moves through a space I have just marked, starts their turn in it, or passes above one of those spaces, no more than 10 spaces up, although the ceiling is lower than that.
The ceiling's also open, though.
Oh yeah, it is. The ceiling's open. Forgot about that. They are hit by a rocket and take some damage. This effect lasts until the start of the Rainmaker's next turn. If it dies before then, the rockets just veer off harmlessly.
So my turret doesn't actually have a turn.
It can be assumed that... no, I am going to say that this will take effect on the start of your next turn then.
Okay, cool.
And I have just noticed the time.
Yeah?
Yeah,
So,
I was just getting ready to say I don't want to be that guy, but we are at time.
Indeed,
So
we
what do you
are.
wanna do about that?
So, according to my notes, Drake has taken the only one who's taken a turn so far. So you will choose who goes next at the start of the next session.
Yep.
Which will hopefully, touch wood, be in 2 weeks.
That was Skull that you touched.
I'm very good in 2 weeks. So I don't know about nobody else, but it ain't gonna be me if it's.
We should be fine. Anyways, say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Drink your water. I love you.
Goodbye. Ah, mouse, stop betraying me.